Hi, this is Noah from screenprintexchange.com. This is a video tutorial about M&R screen printing clamping system for squeegees and flood bars. Okay, typically the first presses had these mechanical clamps, and you still see them. They're great. I have all these parts, by the way, so if you need them, lightly used, some more used, but you know, it's a lot less than buying from the source. So you'll still see people use these when one of these go bad, because you need to have good contact. Your squeegee needs to have good contact with the 1-inch bar. So you'll see these all the time on them or over here. So good to have these, okay? So typically why these go bad are, you know, it doesn't go up and down. And the number one reason to get rid of these or replace them is that these extrusions bend over time, and it'll fork out here and it won't hold your squeegee or flood bar correctly, and your squeegee and flood bar will twist and you'll lose registration or pressure and you'll get misprints, and you need to replace these. And if you have that trouble, you better have one of these around and replace this thing as soon as possible. I'm going to teach you how to do that. And another way to know that these are bad, this is a similar type cylinder, and it has an internal spring, okay, and it goes like that. This is not it, obviously, and it should be stainless, and you can tell when it's bad. This will not pop back up. I believe there is a spring in there, and they often break. So, and you got to keep the rods clean of ink, because it makes it hard to retract or whatever, and it'll start sticking. And you want to keep your presses clean and have good quality air to the machine. And if you have water, shame on you, but I see it all the time. That's the number one problem in screen printing, is poor quality air to your machines. And these parts are not very cheap. They're not cheap anymore. Like a cylinder like this is $91, and if you have a 6-head press and you need to replace 24 of these, that's like $2,200 plus labor. And this is like an all-day project to do that, and because it's not easy. So I'm going to show you how to replace this. So, okay, so this is a tool that M&R makes. You can buy it. I will put part numbers of all these things in the description. This is like $33. It's stainless. I think it's like a 1/8. Buy it if you can fabricate it. Maybe buy it first and then fabricate it. And you put this side up because you can't get otherwise this way. That's ridiculous. So we slide it in, and hopefully the slots are aligned on the end of the piston rods. That one I loosened up for demonstration, or this one. Sometimes you don't need this tool, and you can loosen or break the screw, and then it's golden and super easy, but that really happens. So you have to use this tool and break it. And sometimes, or most of the time, M&R will put Loctite on it, so it's super hard. You know, you can't get it off. I don't recommend it, but you could sawzall it off. It's frustrating. You're not going to use it anyways, but it's just, I never did that. So anyhow, here's an illustration of what I'm talking about with here's the view. Okay, here's the clamp. Made a picture. Everything's bigger. It's not to scale. This is your tool that you can buy at M&R, and this has been milled out. So this is higher and this is lower, and this is the slot I'm talking about. And extrusions here, extrusion there. So it's a top view, and you slide this in or slide this in, and that will lock it in. But I'll show you right here. This slides in, right? Okay. But this needs to be aligned. If this is turned, it is next to impossible to grab it. And you'll see, I can't get it in. I think a number 11 will get it straightened out. Well, so there you go. And you need it because, oh, didn't get that one yet. You need it straight. Yeah. See how frustrating it gets? You gotta get perfectly straight. And it's even harder when it's on the bar. Okay, see, it's in. And then if you don't have this tool, you will turn this and the rod will turn, and it's impossible to take out or when you install. So, okay. So if this doesn't break, and sometimes you gotta tap these in lightly. And then I have it loosened for demonstration. And don't lose the screw inside there. Then you got to take off this this piston. So there you go. And you can see, well, it's not aligned anymore. So when you put it back in, where are we? You got to align this. So okay, I straightened it out. And then use this, see this? And when you put it back in, don't lose that screw. And you screw it back in. And make sure that doesn't come loose. And then you gotta tighten this really hard. So that's basically how you do it. It's a very dirty job. You'll break your knuckles trying to extract that bolt, and wear gloves. And it's, you know, can you see how hard it can be to get those slots aligned? Maybe you'll have to use a flashlight to find it. So some people can do this on the press, or you can take these off, but I'm just doing this for demonstration. Okay, so yeah, M&R makes these clamps are very nice. And it's quick and everything. It's just a lot of error and a lot of leaks, and that's what it is. I wish they'd come up with a mechanical version besides the original clamp. But you know, I know of another 1-inch clamping system, and it's I don't know if it withstands over time, but Anatol makes a nice one. I'd like to see something like that on an M&R press. Less hoses, less valves, it'll be, you'll have less problems, but that's what it is. You know, I do like these. I don't like them when they go bad. So, if you need help on presses, give me a call. I can come out and work on your machine. I do video conferencing now, and I've saved people thousands of dollars. Instead of sending somebody from Chicago, I do a video call, and sometimes it's simply a fuse or a breaker, and so that's what I do. Go to screenprintexchange.com. You can post equipment or discuss things. And register for free. That's this video. I will be doing more. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.